Well, indeed, I am the beast of the show. There are many beasts. We all have many beasts inside us. We can all become beastly. Of course, beasts can be beautiful, and beauties can be beastly too. We talked about how nudity is a funny thing on stage, and people often say, oh, I don't agree with nudity on stage. It pulls me out of the play. I stop seeing the character. And I thought, yeah, people always say that about disabled people. Oh no, I don't want to see a disabled actor. It makes me worry about their wheelchair and I can't see the character. The only reason about all that is they're just not used to it. So we thought, Julie and I are very happy performing naked. There's something uncouth and beastly about nudity. As considered by most people in society. And so we started to explore this and saw very quickly that there was a high likelihood of nudity in the show. Now, me and Julia are cool with that, but we didn't know about Jess and Johnny and Caroline, our assistant director, and Phelim and all the other people involved in the production. So we decided to have Naked Wednesdays. So every Wednesday during the rehearsal process in the afternoon, for those that would like to experience it, we get naked. At quite a high rate. Julia and I obviously straight away, fully naked, and several other people in the room got naked too, which was quite surprising and most gratifying. I said to Phelim, you do know that the director of Hair in the original production directed naked, but some kind of cajoling, but it didn't really work. But a lot of people got down to their undies for first Naked Wednesday, so I'm hoping that by the time we get to the Wednesday before opening, it'll be nudity abounding in all directions, up and down, left and right. I mean, obviously in my case, because I am a disabled person, my deformity and disability will read into the beastliness, but really the beast as a euphemistic character, as a generic all people, represents the outsider part of all of our bodies, and no one is Ken, no one is Barbie. They just don't exist except in plastic doll-like form. They don't exist in reality, and everybody can connect to the imperfections of the beast. We've all got bits of us that we think are beastly and not Kenish. Don't want to be Kenist, but you know what I mean. And so this is no way is this like, oh no, only if you like disability arts and the confrontational nature of that difficult work, blah, 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 blah. It's not. It's just a great theatre piece where this time the beast happens to be a disabled person, but it will mirror all the differences and beastlinesses that I think most people connect to with the story. And even Cocteau in the famous film from 1946, La Belle et la Bête, consciously made the ending into The Perfect Prince so sickly and sweet that people actually would have a sort of, I'm not sure. They're, oh, how lovely, but a little voice inside is going, nah, that doesn't feel right. He'd actually intended that because he felt, as I think all people do, there's something not quite right about that bit. Being the apparently well-known figure that I am in disability arts, which people often tell me I am. I don't really feel that I am, but I guess I am. Really, all I've done is, with my weird body, intervened in people's idea of what normal society is. Unwittingly, most of the time, I've just wanted to be in something, and other people have found it shocking to see my body in that. I use that shock and that wake-up call of people's complacency and cliched expectations based upon the incorrect information they've been given about disabled people, and I use it to confront those issues and push it forward. Of course I do. Otherwise I'm wasting my time, I think. So at any point, I don't consider, because I really have done rather well, haven't I? I'm somewhat of a legendary figure now. Well, I know the Coldplay thing was mega, and I know I just played to 7 million people worldwide drumming for Coldplay, but that massive smile on my face when everybody goes, oh, you were blooming pleased to play with Coldplay. Yeah, of course I was. It was bloody Coldplay, of course I was. But actually, I've been in this game for 25 years, and at the end of the Paralympics, disability had been on the front page of every paper in Britain and on the telly all the time, watched by the entire nation and outside, every day for 10 days. And that had never happened to me before. And I was drumming there thinking, this has been the most incredible 10 days of my life in terms of disability. And look how in the media we are now. I remember the time. So all of that was going through my head while I was drumming to God Put a Smile on My Face. No doubt other people interpreted it differently. Are you waiting for me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I thought you
That was my Oswald Mosley moment, right?
And that report.
Tale as old as time. Thank you. I'd like to thank